that little baby calf. Come on, girls. Right. So we stockpiled some forage. This part of this farm that we're leasing, I won't be able to come back up here because we don't have a perimeter fence. I won't be able to come back up here on this until, honestly, until like April or even March. So this will have plenty of time to recover. And you could even go back across this. I'm grazing it very lightly in the hopes that I can get an early spring graze on it. And the reason I have to wait till the weather warms up in the spring is because I cannot find a solution with these solar chargers, just the solar powered fence chargers, to get them from the batteries just completely die when they're frozen. And without a good perimeter fence on this, I worry about them getting out without, you know, if the fence is not hot all night and stuff. But the cows are looking good. This is definitely a little rank. I mean, this forage is definitely going downhill, but you'd be surprised. I mean, there's a lot of green down inside of it. And obviously what they're leaving behind is pretty green after they trample down a lot of the dry matter. So they're getting enough protein. I'm not particularly worried about it. They're definitely putting on their winter hair coats. It's starting to get cold. We got a pretty decent frost for the second day in a row today. So the growth season's pretty well done up here in New York. And I think it's the 19th of November or October. But so we're heading east. We're gonna graze down around the barn, and then we're gonna head back down across that lower field all the way back to the west. And by then it'll be probably pretty close to January before we're coming back down to the home farm. And then we got at least 40 days, 35 days at the home farm worth of grass by the time they come down here. So we should be good on feeding hay until into I'm really shooting for February or that first week of February if we got to start feeding hay. And then we wind up feeding hay about pretty much right through April, and then we get them out on the fields again because we get a real wet last spring. Specifically, it was real wet. But then the cows will wind up coming right up here because the pond is right across the road. So in the spring when it's wet out, I'll easily be able to get them water, and I won't have to worry about tracking all across the low spots in the fields, because this is pretty high up on a hill. So in the spring, even if it is a wet spring and we're moving them quick, we won't be mucking it up too bad. But that's the plan. Windy today, but at least it's sunny. All right, thanks for watching.